Owari no Seraph, Unmei no Hajimari is a scene RPG for the PlayStation Vita, produced and published by Bandai Namco and developed by Nechu Biori, which usually makes licensed visual novels. But I am sure this will be no problem at all. This is a licensed game based on a manga and anime series of the same name. The story takes place in a post-apocalyptic world that was destroyed by a mysterious virus that killed most of the adults all over the world, leaving all the children to be taken by vampires to the underground city, where they are used as livestock. The protagonist is Hakuya Yuichiro, a teenager who managed to escape back to the surface, and now wants revenge against the vampires for what they did to his Kazoku. Translator's note, Kazoku means family. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this series, because all the main characters are really annoying. Yuichiro is too much of an edgelord. Yoichi is a huge crybaby. Kimitsuki is super grumpy. Mitsuba is a generic tsundere. And Shinoa is alright. But then, how this series became popular enough to get a game adaptation? Well, I have a few guesses.
安心して、ゆうちゃんは僕が守る。だったら、ミカは俺が守る。やろう、ゆうちゃん。おう!
The basic flow of the game goes like this. Story, 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 visual novel, story, dating scene, story, school life, story... Oh, a battle! Story, story, talking heads, story, visual novel... I'm a great magician! Your clothes are green!
Wow! Please, do it again!
So yeah, to call this game an RPG is kind of a stretch. This is a visual novel first and an RPG second. And this is not just because there are few battles in the game. The battle system is very limited. It may well be the most simplistic tactics battle system I've ever seen. The terrain is always plain. There is no bonus damage for back attacks, no side attacks. There is no currency either, which means you can't buy anything, which means there is no item store, which means you can't change equipment. But probably the weirdest thing is the lack of experience points, or character levels for that matter. Then how do you make your characters stronger? You don't. Kinda. Enters the Kazoku system. This game's version of social links. During battles, you can choose to talk with your friends. With your Kazoku. And you should always do that whenever you can, even though you will mostly get the same short voice clip over and over again. Because by raising your Kazoku level with other characters, you will unlock new skills, and it will also raise the chances of your attacks to trigger a support action. Everything you do in battles take action points, except for talking with other characters and support actions, which can do things like bonus damage, bonus defense, combo attacks, and healing. By the way, this is the only way to heal your characters aside from items. In other words, support actions can be really handy, and they also are the only way to make your characters stronger. Unfortunately, it's not a consistent way, because support actions are always random, which sucks balls. Each Kazoku rank will unlock a very short special story. These are nothing special. Instead of offering character development or backstories, the only thing you will get from those special events are slice of life filler. But if you really love one of those characters, and you really need to see their ending, you need to raise their rank to S+, which take hours of grinding. There is always grinding. Always. unlike the battle graphics, the graphics for the visual novel parts are pretty okay. There is a fair amount of CG events, although most of them are just stills from the anime. The events are fully voiced too, for better or for worse.
武器を奪ったぞ
The music is not all that bad at first, but then you realize that every single track only lasts for around 1 minute long, and once they start to loop, it's really annoying. In conclusion, this is a shitty game. It was even forsaken by its own publisher, because you can't get a digital copy anymore. The story is basically the same as the anime, but with no animations, less story details, and an awful battle system to ruin the experience. So, even if you are a hardcore fan of this series, I don't think you should bother with this game. And that's it for this review. But if you still have questions about Owari no Seraph, Unmei no Hajimari, or if you have suggestions for future reviews, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Bye!